So there was an event to honor the life of Charlie Kirk. Erica Kirk spoke there, Stephen Miller spoke there, President Trump spoke there, and he said some really hateful, divisive things. He said, Charlie Kirk did not hate his opponents. Charlie Kirk wanted what was best for his political opponents. And he says, that's where I disagree with Charlie. I hate my opponents, and I do not want what's best for them. Wow. So all this talk about Biden and Obama supposedly being divisive, all this pearl clutching over Biden using the term semi-fascist in his Dark Brandon so-called speech from September 2022, that was all just crocodile tears. It was all just fake. They're mad about so-called divisiveness, but only when the other side does it. They don't care about their own side. Now, there might be the defense raised of, oh, President Trump was just joking. Don't you know he's a very funny guy? He is the meme president. He's just entertaining. Well, kind of hard to tell with the guy, isn't it? You know, he kind of blurs the line between joke and like, oh yeah, no, I'm out for blood. I'm out for blood. I want to start kicking my opponent's asses and throwing them off rooftops. That's basically his attitude, you know. I mean, Elon Musk even, he turned on Elon Musk in brutal fashion, saying maybe he'll look into deporting Elon Musk. Do you remember that? That was insane. So yeah, President Trump, is he joking? I don't know. He could be. Isn't it telling, though, that we have to constantly analyze this stuff with him, that he's just so socially bizarre? I mean, don't get me wrong. He's suave in a weird way where it's like, okay, somehow people gravitate towards him and they feel like, oh, he's charismatic, he's cool. But really, Biden, the peak of his jokes were stuff like, you know, putting on shades and going, I'm Dark Brandon. And then Obama just making these really light jabs at some of the Republicans in Congress like John Boehner and Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell. That was the most you got from those guys. Those guys were not edgy or spicy or just divisive at all. But Trump comes in and he's like, yeah, no, I hate my opponents. He said it before after the big, beautiful bill debacle, that nonsense got passed. He was like, I hate the Democrats. He was saying that. He was like, they hate me. They want to stop my amazing legislation. Well, you know what? I hate them too. They have not said that they hate you, but you're the one going out there saying you hate them. They're trying to stop your legislation that's going to gut rural hospitals. That's going to gut Medicare and Medicaid. That's going to damage clean energy. So no, President Trump. They don't hate you. They're just trying to stop your agenda. You're the one out here spreading hate. You're the one trying to divide people. And boy, oh boy, are they not turning the temperature down. They say, oh, we have to turn the temperature up, turn it up. And people on the left are like, you want us to turn it down while you're turning it up. Really hypocritical. Really hypocritical. Explicitly saying you hate people. And Charlie Kirk, you know, for all of his flawed political views, he was kind of a happy-go-lucky, you know, sunny guy who was like, I like to debate, guys. This is going to be fun. Let's talk about the issues. But if he's working to elect someone like President Trump who admits that he hates his political opponents, it's like, how much of a moderate can he really be seen as? He's more moderate than Michael Knowles, Matt Walsh, Nick Fuentes, sure. But how much more moderate than them? How moderate can he be seen as in the grand scheme of things? My guess is if you brought him back to the year 2014, he would be seen as pretty far right. But now that the right has moved so far to the right, he's just kind of seen as like, oh, that's a moderate conservative guy. That's just the generic little right-wing dude who runs TPUSA, and he's a neocon or something like that. He's just a centrist, you know, whatever. He just wants to debate people. No, he's not really. He's less extreme than some of the biggest freaks on the right. But at the end of the day, he's helping elect President Trump. He's not someone who's, say, begrudgingly voting for Trump, in which case I would say, okay, whatever. You're not necessarily divisive, but you're going out there and you're helping someone who is divisive. But being like, yeah, no, I'm going to register people to vote for Trump. No, you can't be a unifier if you're trying to do that. You're unifying people behind division. That's what you're doing. So, I mean, it's really unfortunate what happened. It really is. Nobody deserves to be harmed because of their political views. But the right is taking advantage of this, and the right is getting ready to harm people because of their political views. I'm sorry to say, I think that's what it's going to come to. Watch out, people. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Things are getting bleak. Like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is the more the merrier, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.